fui el primero.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from McCollum?
Yeah, here's a guy who gives the coach the luxury of a very simple play call, which is just the ISO. Get him the ball and get out of the way, and good things are going to happen.
And also, there aren't many players better at anticipating an opponent's next move, waiting for his moment, and then jumping in the way of a pass to come up with the steal. He's got that mastered.
So for the Mavericks, their last game, a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And they took that loss to just 1 point. Those close ones hurt the most.
Kevin, that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse.
Here's the machine. He had 34 points in the win against the Lakers.
He was a factor defensively as well. He blocked 2 shots. I thought he changed several others.
Christie against Murphy. Washington passes to Irving. Here's Christie. Shot clock at 6. That 3 off the mark.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
Just a tremendous athlete. Guy's able to go up and finish over everybody defensively, even the big guys down low.
Irving passes to Christie. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, with only 1 attempt so far falling, this is not looking good. 1 for 4 so far.
Here's the machine, defended by Christie. Here's McCollum. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. McCollum's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Lively. Right now averaging 7 points a game. On its way from Irving for 2. Dallas, no good that time either.
And they're now 1 for 5 to start this game, so having trouble finding any offensive rhythm.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. The machine passes to McCollum. Pass to the machine. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
He's got unusual height for the shooting guard spot, and it definitely came in handy on that play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
All alone, rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just a tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Outside, Davis. Looking to end the run. Good.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Los Angeles Lakers.
And you could see it in that game, despite the odds against them. Once it got to OT, they had the belief that they could get it done.
And, Steve, that's what happens a lot of time when the supposed underdog gets the game into overtime. Momentum swings their way.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
To the paint. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket. Quarters of play all in the books. And this one
coming up Wednesday.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And their passing also continues to be outstanding, Clark. In the second half, we were really seeing a good, efficient offense as a result of that ball movement.
They've got Anthony Davis. Kyrie Irving is out there with Christie. And it's Washington in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Outside Irving. Pass to Lively. On the high post, he drills it.
Tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
Murphy, a screen on Christie. Here's the machine. From outside, off the mark.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a numbers standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First free throw is good. Olenek, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Both free throws good from the machine.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
Dallas moving it around. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Pelicans trailed by 21. They set the pick. Here's McCollum. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Christie. Washington defended by Williamson. Passes it to Christie. Fires the 3. No one. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Let's see what the Dallas Mavericks have coming up. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Davis with the double team. He feeds it to Olenek. There's the pass to Williamson. Davis is on it. The jump hook. Davis with the block. On the wing, Irving. A floater, and that one's good.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Here's the machine, defended by Christie. He dishes it to McCollum. The feed to Murphy. Sinks the three-pointer.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Mavericks leading by 20. And the Mavericks call time here.
And I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Gets it to go. And that's now 11 points for Anthony Davis.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Inside. And the basket by Olenek.
You see the way he times his passes so well? That was a great assist.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Pass to Washington. He passes to Davis. Jacks up a three. They get it back. Here's Lively. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That's good from Lively. Both shots good from the strike. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's the Machine, defended by Christie. Mavericks leading by 22. Right side, Irving. Irving gets a screen from Davis. Irving kicks to Davis. Good.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. There's a good screen. Cullen passes to the Machine. The stupendous finish in traffic. The Machine's got 26 points.
Well, for one, he hasn't let him down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Passes it to Washington. Shoots from 12. And the shot is long. Pelicans shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. To the inside. Murphy defended by Washington. Williamson, the pass to the Machine. He kicks to Olynyk. And that one's good. Olynyk's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
And so here is Dallas. Now here is Irving. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. New Orleans making some changes here. 1:10 left in the fourth. Pelicans trail by 20. The pass to the Machine. And the 3 ball is good. The Machine's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Pass to Hardy. Clock at 6. Dishes to Martin. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And the shot is good.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Steve, I thought those fans, those home fans, gave this team a big lift all game. A lot of positive energy in the building.
Here's the screen. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Boy, if they could have had this kind of run earlier in the game, it might have made a big difference.
You know, I think a big reason behind the run, Steve, is that they're not getting pressured as much by the defense now that the game's all but finished.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 0. Passes to Hardy. Lets it go with a 3. And the shot is good.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
Fires for 3. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Still Mavericks ball. 24 seconds.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. How much?